Hello class, in this video I'll be answering questions 1 through 4 speaking as Mary Wollstonecraft, who wrote A Vindication of Rights of Women in 1792. As such, as I, Mary Wollstonecraft, argue not to flatter my sex, but to insist that women must be recognized as rational individuals. According to my feminist ideals, women should receive an education that strengthens both the mind and the body, not just one that trains them with the sole purpose to please men. As I wrote, and I quote, "The most perfect education trains the mind and the body." Education must enable women to develop their own reason and virtue because it is pointless to call anyone virtuous if their actions do not come from their own reasoning. As for the nature of women and men, I disagree with the idea that women are naturally inferior. If women are moral beings, then virtue must be the same for both sexes. There are no separate sexual virtues, and the truth is the same for men and women. Any weakness we see in women is not natural, but comes from poor education and the way society forces them to depend on men. The difference between men's and women's education is exactly the problem. Men are educated to reason and to act independently. On the other hand, women are taught obedience and dependence. Rousseau claims that women should never feel independent, but this is nonsense, as I quote. Women should be educated by the same pursuits as men, because without knowledge, they cannot be true citizens, wives, or mothers. Lastly, my evidence comes from the consequences of women's ignorance. I argue that mothers cannot raise virtuous citizens if they are not taught to reason for themselves. As I once wrote, to be a good mother, a woman must have sense and independence of mind. A society that educates only men cannot advance virtue or knowledge.